Hi friends, welcome to Play and Learn. In this video, we are going to see how the resume of a 3 to 4-year-old kid looks like. Yes, you heard it right. Resume of a 3 to 4-year-old kid. When I was discussing this idea with one of my friends, his immediate reaction was, what? How can we prepare a resume for a kid who has not even started going to school? Yes, that is what most of us think. But let's try anyway and let's understand whether it is going to make any sense. Whenever we consider a resume, accomplishment can be a very good indicator to know the capability of that particular individual. Here we are going to check the same. But the interesting part is that we are going to consider the skills a child has actually occurred before he or she starts his or her school journey. So that makes it more interesting. So here comes the list. I can understand and speak language in an attractive way. Yes, children can do everything in an attractive way. Language learning is considered to be one of the most complex skills that human beings ever occur. In less than 3 years, children can speak a language with 90% grammatical accuracy. How do they actually learn it? The process starts from identifying sounds, then slowly they will start identifying words, then finally they move on to sentences. This is a very natural process for them. In fact, they get completely immersed in the process on a daily basis. They don't even realize they're actually learning a language. We can't even think of hiring a tuition master to teach them their mother tongue. It just happens. Our children are so skilled to learn everything in a natural way. I walk, run, and climb stairs without getting tired. Different children master the art of walking at different times, mostly between 9 to 18 months. A toddler learning how to walk practices for around 5 hours a day, just this art of walking. Now, in an hour, they take more than 2000 steps. That means they will be walking or they will be taking close to 10,000 steps in a day. The distance they cover, it will be equivalent to 29 football fields. Yes. How can we ask a less than 2-year-old kid to cover a distance of 29 football fields? All this in a day. From where do they get this motivation? Now, when I was researching about this, I found it is truly unbelievable. So, I am sure that you might also think the same. So, I have given the source in the description link. Now, we have seen the children climbing stairs and coming down. Now, definitely they will not get tired. We might ask them to stop, please stop, we can't continue. See, the amount of practice which they actually take to learn a small skill, or I would say a big skill like walking, is too much. And that is the only way they practice it, practice it, practice it. And that's how they learn. I am very curious to observe and learn the physical properties of all the things that I come across. If you observe a small kid, they will look at the color, they will start identifying the size, shape of the things, everything. And how do actually they do it? Probably sometimes they touch it, then they will start tasting it, then sometimes they drop it, sometimes they shake it, they try out every possible way they could actually do things. Now, that is what is called, I would say, a scientist is, right? They're experimenting things in their own way. Now, the best scientist you could ever see is your own child. Just I just kept wondering how the children actually operates different equipments. For example, just take the mobile phone. How do they learn? We never teach them. Okay, but they take it, they experiment, and they automatically learn it. Our children are natural learners. I create unbelievable stories you could ever imagine of. Have you ever tried listening to the stories that our kids say? They just go crazy. From parents to pets, then to wild animals, dinosaurs, everything. They will cast anything and everything that come across. Recently, since the lockdown, my son has started casting police and corona in most of his stories. Now, we try to teach our children creativity, but I promise we can never match with their creative ability. I know my abilities to laugh, cry, and use these skills to get what I want. Yes, our children are very good in that. They know what to ask and when to ask and whom to ask. Sometimes they prefer grandparents, sometimes they prefer mother. They exactly know what they are doing. We are actually talking about the emotional intelligence of our kids. The interesting thing is that our kids may not even have heard about a word called emotional intelligence, but they are actually very good in that. All these social interactions or all these emotional stuffs, how do they occur it? It's again a wonder. I never stopped trying because I failed in my initial attempts. Look at the child. You can see whatever they do in their first attempts, most of the times it may not go perfect. They're never bothered about their failures. Now, this is an important quality. This is one skill or unique quality which they possess, and I believe that all of us should start adopting it from them. All these achievements are really amazing, and our children acquire all these skills in such a short span of time, and that too without any sort of formal training. So one thing is very clear: our children has the ability to learn the things in their own way. They are so natural learners, right? Now, what happens when they start going to school? I know this is a question that comes to your mind because their motivation level decreases, so many problems, right? So that is what we will be discussing it in our next video. So stay tuned. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends and family you care about. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe so that you will start getting more videos about this topic, play and learn. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon.